We are going to look at the iterative scheme at the end of chapter A7. This starts with a complex number that is called C as being 0.1i and sets up an iterative scheme beginning with 0. First step will be therefore to store 0 into a location which I will call X, because on this calculator there is a single X button. We will execute that and 0 is now stored in X. The iterative scheme is that this value of X is squared, and we then add on the value of C, which for the example is 0.1i. Now I is a specific character and it's not just an alphanumeric I. On this calculator we must access the complex submenus, and there it is, I, and we have our expression. In order to iterate, that is to repeat this calculation a number of times without having to enter it each time, the next thing to do is to see that the result of this calculation is put into X. This means that X will start at 0 and its second value will be the result of this calculation. So there we have it, goes to X. I will execute this now, and what we now have is the result of this calculation stored into X. The point of doing it this way is that we do not now need to re-enter the calculation, and just pressing execute will repeat the calculation and produce a new value. Execute again and the calculator has immediately switched into exponential notation, but then that's okay. We should understand that. Repeated calculations, pressing of execute, will produce new calculations and will produce the sequence of numbers shown in the text. On this occasion, the values settle down and the C value of 0.1i is therefore a member of the Mandelbrot set.